Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Craps with John here at Casino Gaming TV from the Pro Craps channel. So we're going to get started here. I see Skills first in, and he also gives me some grief about being late to my own show. I wasn't late today. I was on time. My show supposed to start at 8:05. It gives me time to make my last cup of coffee before I come on down here and get it done. So anyway, let's move on. Let's get in here and play some. Now, before I start, you'll see I've got some chips laid out here. In the mail yesterday came the chips from Crooked River Craps here. I'm going to try and get them into the camera if I can show them to you. These are CRC's logo is awesome. I love his logo, by the way. And the other side, Flamingo Deb, I presume Mrs. CRC did the backside. I've got them laid out here. As you know, I'm using G-Dub's chip this week for a good luck charm. But what I'm going to do here is actually make these chips today my caps. We're going to go with our normal 320 across to get our morning warm-up in. So I'll go 320 across, but I'll make the CRC chips our caps this morning on the 6 and the 8. And that way they'll stand out a little bit for you on camera. Look at that nice contrast there we get from our normal reds. And I'll take the 20 bucks out of here to make up for that. And we'll play it up here, and that's gonna be our thing. So those are gonna be our caps, will be the CRC chips. We're gonna play our normal Butterburger warm up. We're just gonna go for 3 hits and get the hell out of here if we can. That's the idea. I have not thrown a die yet. I don't know where they are actually. Oh, they're here. Let's see. Let's go with the blue. We'll go with the blue Golden Valley dice this morning, and we'll just jump into it. Here we go. We're gonna start it off. Let's get a point established if we can. Good. 415. There we go. All right. We need our first hit, right? First hit is gonna set the tone here this morning. Yesterday we had 2 PSOs in this segment here. Today, I feel it. I feel like we're gonna make money today. I had this good feeling about it. Hey, look at that, a 628. That's beautiful. 628. Oh, and by the way, we should have our. It's kind of hard to see, but we'll put the craps bet out there. We would have lost our craps bet there. That's gonna pay 70 bucks, which is fantastic. We're gonna put another craps bet out. We're gonna take our 4 and 10. I'm gonna bring them down to the 160 level today. We're just gonna bring them down, just the top chips down. And we're gonna bring back to our rack. Oh my goodness gracious. The whole 120 comes back to the rack. So there's 120 back in. Again, it's gonna take us all 3 hits to get ourselves close to even here, but that's okay. Doing the Butterburger, normally I would go down to $10 bets, but today we're gonna go down and for the next little bit here, we're gonna run down to $25 bets. I want to end at 160 if I can. Even if I'm down about 10 bucks at the end, that's going to have to be okay. There's a 325. That's our point. That's beautiful. That's going to pay 70 bucks. And of course, I'm forgetting my craps bet here, so that's going to go away. We bring the 5 and 9 also down to a quarter. We're going to pocket another 100 bucks plus the reds. So we have now 240 in the rack. We've got 100. We have 220 out there, 220 across in action. The puck is off. Let's get our next point. Get one more inside hit. I should work these actually. If I'm smart, I'm working these things, but let's not. There's an 11 yo, doesn't matter. Come on. All right, 516. All right, here we go. This is it. This is our money shot. We need one more hit here to get into our rhythm or our goal, I guess. Come on, baby. 628 pays the biggest one. That's beautiful. All right, so the 8 is going to pay 70 bucks. We would have lost our last crap. I'm thinking about taking the craps bet out of here. I don't like wasting the rolls, but without these things, you waste rolls. But I guess the idea is to not ever hit craps numbers. Anyway, 628, that's going to pay 70 bucks. We're going to bring the 6 and 8 both down to 30 and pocket the rest. Okay, remember the white chips are actually red chips here, so we're going to bring another 100 bucks back. And where the rack stands now, there's 100, there's 2, I'll put it back here. 100, 200, 300, and if I take the reds, there's 25, there's 50. So there's our 350 that we started with. So we're good. And we've got 25, and again, these are reds. 35, 45 bucks in profit in the rack, plus the 160 that's out here. Remember this, we end here with our goal at 160 plus a small profit. So we're at $45 in profit, yay. Now let's go make money. Finally didn't burn this thing out of the gate it seems like most days on these shows, I just beat myself. There's the 6 for 35 bucks, 25, 35. We're gonna take our cap and we're gonna press it all the way, okay? It's coming back to the rack. Let's get a new point. So far, the CRC chips coupled with the G-Dub chip are making it work for me, right? Point's gonna be a 4. Here we go. I'm not setting anything, by the way. I'm just throwing them the way I throw them, but I'm not trying to make any dice sets. I'm just kind of getting them out there. There's a 9, 35 bucks, 25, 35. We're gonna stack it right up on top. Again, we're gonna do a full press on each and then a collect, and full press and a collect. I'm gonna work it that way today, if we can get the repeats, right? 325, that's great. That pays 35 bucks. There's your 3 and your 2. And again, we're gonna stack it right up. We have now the 6, the 5, and the 9 are stacked. Something has to repeat here. Let's go. 549, baby. Gotta love that. All right, that's gonna pay 84 bucks. We're gonna do 85. I'll take a nickel out of here to get 5 whites, and we'll drop 1 to the bank to make that 85 bucks. So 85 for 1 on that one. The rack looks weird because the CRC chips are in there, they're different colored. But if we do it like this, you'll see I've got 3 greens and about 4 or 5 reds in there. All right, let's keep going. Love it. The 9 can go ahead and be pressed up again now. Another full press, and then a collect on it, if we can hit it. There's the 6, that same thing. 50 pays 70 bucks. That's a collect on the 6. Full collect. Sweet. Look at me making money. Look at me making money here on a Tuesday morning. Gotta love it. Hard 4 for the point. Gotta love that too, right? There's 50 bucks. I'm gonna stack the 4 and the 10, both on that one. Spread the love around there. We'll get 100 bucks on either one of them, and that's all good for me. They're both on a collect as far as I'm concerned. Next point. That's aces. Don't care about those. Don't care about the 11 either. 6-5 yo, mid-mo yo, coming out to play. Feel like the run's about to end here. I start seeing a bunch of horn numbers and I start running for the hills, man. Another one, 6-5 yo. Wow, back-to-back yos. Come on, Chiro, help me out here. Let's wipe that off. Let's get an actual number. There's a 437 on the come out, doesn't matter. I'm telling you, man, these things beget one another. I know that there's no trending, right? There's no causality in craps yet. This is what we see all the freaking time, it seems like. There's an 8. All right. On the 8 we go. This may just be the whole show today. I may sit here and win at 10,000 bucks, right? 538. Look at me. Look at me making money. Well, kinda. That's gonna pay 70 bucks. And we're gonna go ahead and stack that up. It's gonna be a $70 8. There we go, 70 bucks. Paying myself too much money here. Sorry about that. There's that, and that goes back to the rack. We'll put all the CRC chips are in there now. They've all done their job. Right, here we go. New point coming out here. That was a come out. That was a winner, point winner. There's another hard 8, so we're right back onto that 8, which is cool. And I think, I'm not really keeping track, but I feel like we make a point of 4, we made a point of 8, I make a point of 6. Frick, I don't know. I think we made 3 different points so far. Not that it matters. I never play the fire. I don't even have fire bets around here, so I don't pay attention that much to it, but when it looks like we're on a march towards it, it's kind of fun. Here we go. 325, that's going to pay 85 for one. 75, 85 for $1 from my rack. That looks good. We're going to press that one up too next time we see it. 639. So the 9 again is going to pay 85 for one. And it's on the press. So now we're going to press the 9 up to where it can go. Let's leave the greens out here. Let's make it 125. I'll take the reds back to the rack, and now the 9 is going to be on collect. I hope I had this kind of luck again later today when we're rolling out our actual strategies. There's a 213 shocker. Doesn't matter. The 213 doesn't matter. We're not on it. $426. That's going to pay $70. And the 6 is on a collect, right? I think we're collecting the 6, or we press. I forgot where I am. I should have used my rack to mark it. I think the 6 is on a press. So I'm going to bring the 6 to 120. I'm 90% sure we're collecting here. I did lose my place, so apologies for that. 120. For sure it's on collect mode now. Once they're at blacks, I'm probably going to leave them at black if we can stay here and keep making money at it. Let's go. 628, there's your point. The 8 for sure. We're going to go ahead and collect on that 8 this first time. I'm going to have to color up my stack here because I'm getting low on chips in the bank. So we're going to go ahead and color up the reds and the greens. Let's see, I've got enough here to make another quarter. There's 100 in reds, that's kind of cool. And in greens, we actually have 200 in green. There's 200 back there. We've made $300, that's awesome. Actually, we had 350 plus a bunch of red. That's really good. Walking up in the morning, making some cash right here. 628. All right, let's go. Another point. I'm gonna keep rolling this all day long. Come on now. 617 on the come out. Does not matter. 7s are coming, but they're coming at the good time. I feel like that, like the old lady at the Borgata. Let's do it. 6-5 mid-mo yo again. You can see those on the rail there. 6-5 mid-mo yo. So here we are on the come out winners for all you guys. You're welcome. Oh, that was ugly. 6-5 yo. Boy, how about that? 7 and 2 11s. The last time we had 2 11s and 2 7s, I think. Getting to our point. Interesting. Here we go. Come on. Give me something I can work with. There's a 5. Cool. We're on that 5. There's a 6. 426. The lumba. It's going to pay 140. Gotta love that. 140 there on the 6. We may press it up one more time. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like this is the point in time where we asked those questions of 549, which is at also 125. That pays 175. And that we pressed it to here. So that's a collect. The next time on the 9, we had the chance to press it up, which is cool. It's one of those things where you've got this, you're at goal, right? Clearly you went from 350 to like $500 in the rack. So you're totally at goal. And the question you have now, and I've asked this to you guys a lot, what do you do here? Like, do you just, if you're on a great roll like this, there's a 426, what do we do now? Do I just keep collecting black chips? You know me, right? I'm rack the black guy, right? We want to rack the black all day long, but I'm here. I've racked a bunch of black. I got $500 in my rack in profit. I feel like it's time here. That's going to pay 140, by the way. And we have a choice. Do we go press it all the way up, or keep racking blacks. Because it's the morning show, we're gonna go and press it up. We're gonna go to 240 on that 6, and we'll collect the next one if we can get it. We bring 20 bucks back, which is not a lot, but what the hell, man? We're already at goal. This is the time to go ahead and be aggressive. These rolls don't come very often, and when they do come, you gotta strike. I think you gotta strike, especially when you're happy with what's in the rack. I'm happy with what's in here. If all this goes away, I still walk away with 500 bucks. I'm stoked. And here's a 3 hard 6. So that's gonna pay 280. And there's a 280 collect. So we're gonna go press, collect. Look at us go. If I was really aggressive, and maybe I will be. I mean, the next hit here gets me to my table max. Again, I played a 500 bucks. That's as far as I can go locally. So we'll play the table max, and we'll stop each of the bets if we can get them there. All right, here we go. Oof, that was ugly. There's the 7, 6, 1. So the run ends. The run does end. But hey, that was a hell of a lot of fun right there. We made good money. I think the CRC chips made the difference. I think having the extra good luck charms out there absolutely helps out. I think between G-Dub and CRC, we did a hell of a job there. So thanks to y'all. Let me clean this up. Let's see what we did, actually. I want to see what we made. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 25, and then all the reds here. So we've got a quarter. We've got another. If I take all the CRC stuff here, there's a quarter right there. And there's 20 more bucks. So there's the CRCs. We have 20 bucks. There's the G-Dub. That wasn't part of the rack. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 75, 995. That ain't a bad morning. That ain't a bad wake up. So yeah, the unfortunate part of that is now I got to squeeze in the rest of the show because that roll took forever. Forever in a good way. I like winning. So there we are. Let's come back over here and talk to y'all. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Let me get back to this camera here. Good morning. So anyway, there's probably a lot of chat because I went long. That was a 20-minute wake up roll, which we never get. We never get that good in a wake up roll. That makes up for every day I got my ass kicked, right? That makes up every single day. So there it is. All right, let's go. Duracell, so when you press the single number, I think you guys are talking to each other. I'm not going to jump into the middle of the chat there, but yeah, let's get the table max. I think you're right. I think, at some point you hit your happy path, right? When I start with 320, the minute I had 320 in my rack again, like I doubled my buy-in or my spread, that is the point at which I just don't care. And like, let's go to table max if we can. I do like the press collect, because you're always bringing something in. I mean, there's every other roll you're bringing something in, but those presses are meaningful presses, right? It's a huge press. The next one is a huge win. So I dig that versus just piling it on. But either way, it's fun. It's fun to win. So let's do that. Let's do that every morning, shall we? All right, let's go back to the regular show and talk about what's happening here. So I have not yet talked to Carl about the schedule for the Friday night fights. I don't know when it's going to be yet. If we do it, like I said, we may have to pre-record it because I have family coming in from Florida that are going to be here. They're going to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So no shows Monday, Tuesday next week for sure. This Friday night fight may have to wait, or we may just record it ahead of time and then premiere it on Friday night. So it'll feel live, but it won't be live. So I'm still working through that. I don't know what I want to do there yet. Y'all watching Old Bay Craps's movie-themed crap shows? You guys got to watch his channel. Go get subscribed over there. I think he did the Godfather one. Yesterday's video was the Godfather, which is great. I have a hard time following because I haven't seen the Godfather in a while. All the character references are fantastic, of course, but I forget which bet is which. That's the problem with it. I lose track of which one's which. So keep repeating which character is where on the board, and we'll all totally understand it. But I think it's a pretty fun way to do it. Strategy is the strategy, right? It's a normal strategy, but he adds that movie twist to it. I think it's pretty fun. So I like different things, which is pretty cool. So the other thing I'm seeing here, by the way, is a Dark Side Revival. Casino Quest put one out. Waylon's got his Ultimate DC out. We've been doing the Reaper. The Velveteen Rabbit is basically a dark side strategy. Is there a revival in finding fun ways to play the dark side and safe ways to play the dark side and profitable ways to play the dark side? I feel like there's got to be a special, not in the morning here, but like a special dark side series or something. Like we got to do something either on ProCraps, I'll do it, or we'll do like a weekly kind of a thing. But I think learning how to play the dark side, although some people, I'm talking to you, Vince, don't love it, it's a moneymaker. It's a consistent moneymaker. And I think if it's not in your toolkit, it ought to be. And I think it's got this weird kind of stigma about it. I want to dive more into it. I play a lot of dark side myself, a lot of dark side when I'm at the casinos. And I think that integrating different ways to play here is going to be super cool. So maybe we'll do something special for dark siders only and do that. We'll do some kind of a special dark side thing. My march to 20,000 throws has taken a long time. I tried to go live last night. Because I'm a floor and 2 doors away from the office down here, I have to stream from the office, but I gotta be wireless upstairs to get it to work. Technical issues. I can't get the stream working from the garage right now, where the table is. So I gotta work through all this to get it working before I start doing the 20,000 rolls. So it might take me a hot minute to get there, but I will get there. I'm about to buy a new laptop to put out there, just for the purposes of running the stream from. So right now I've got to be wireless. In a week or so, I'll be hardwired in there and it'll be fine. So give me a minute to get going with there. I'm sorry, I've been talking about this thing for a while and I did a couple live shows, but I can't just do it again because I got a steel door out there that connects the house to the garage and internet things. So there's that. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. So what else do we want to talk about today? I think I want to get back into, well, I think we have to talk about the dice control thing. So maybe we'll skip this for today. I don't know. It's an important topic to get through. The way that I'm tracking the rolls. And I was talking to one of the folks on Heavy's team yesterday, Mark, about Bone Tracker. And Duracell and I have talked about this over chat a couple times, about the way that I'm going to log my rolls. And let me flip to the table. I want to show you what I'm talking about. The chopper is a very weird throw. It's not for everybody, right? And let me zoom into here. It's not for everybody. This is a throw that it's as Cashier's Cage will tell you, it is the intimidator. It's a tough one. When it's on, it's on. Today was a day where it was on for me, right? I was throwing the chopper all morning. I got in my groove and it worked out really good. I'm going to show you with the big dice here how this thing works and what I'm looking for with it. So when I set this, when I'm practicing, okay, this is what I'm going to be logging with. I'm going to have the ones stacked up on top. That's how I do it when I practice. This is the way that I can tell what I'm looking for. Now, here's the deal. When these things are spinning, and this is basically kind of a hardway-ish kind of a set here, right? When they're up on top like this, picture your hardway set that you have here, just up on its end. That's all that I do. But here's the thing. When these are spinning, I'm gonna offset them so you can see this, but when I throw them, they're spinning like this. So they're spinning like crazy. I throw them pretty quick. They spin relatively hard. I view this as though anything on the side, anything on these sides here, what you would consider the axis of a normal kind of a par style throw, to me, those are bad numbers to me. That's the bad numbers. I don't want to see a side number. I want to see only the tops. In other words, I want my throw to hit the walls and come back and stay with the top die throw showing. I would rather have that. That's my ideal outcome in this set is 2 ones. That's a perfect throw to me is 2 ones. A perfect throw is 2 ones where both of the dice spun, hit the wall and landed up. That's to me perfection. Okay. Secondary perfection is this. They both flip over twice. I want them to hit, like in other words, they would land and hit the wall and come back off and kind of come back the other side. To me, only the tops and the bottoms matter. So if I see anything other than, in this case, a 1 or a 6, I consider the throw a failure. So when I do Bone Tracker or all this other logging, anything when I throw the chopper style toss, anything that was on the side to me is a failure of that die. The die should stay up or flip twice. That's all I'm looking for. Tops and bottom numbers, and that's it. So when I tell you things like, I'm gonna set for the 5. Well, what I do is I put the 2 on the bottom and the 3, where's my 3? Facing it. I put the 5 in the middle of the die because what I'm looking for is either a 4-2 or a 5-3-8, or if it rolls over twice, I'm getting my 5, right? That's what I'm looking for when I do this, right? I want my dice to either give me, again, we'll do the 2 here, where's my 3? And the 3 there. So the only possible faces I ever want to see when I'm setting for the 5 like this, I want to see 4s and 2s or 5s and 3s. That's it. Only combinations that can come from 4s and 2s and 5s and 3s, but on different die. That's how I eliminate my 7s. That's how I know I'm throwing correctly. So again, when I log throws, you'll see my 10,000 throws out of this set. What I'm looking for is how often I see my 1s and my 6s. How successful am I? There is no axis to this throw, even though they are spinning on an axis. I don't want these outside numbers for me to show up. If I ever see anything besides a 1 or a 6 when I'm doing my practicing, failed throw. That's the chopper for me. That's how I look at it. Now again, other guys throw this thing and look for different triggers. For me, that's the trigger. So when I do this live, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those types of numbers. And I hope that that makes a little bit more sense. And especially I'm talking specifically to Duracell because we talked about like, how do I track it in Bone Tracker and what's important and what's a primary face hit. And I was talking to Mark yesterday about this and I'm like, well, when I spin them, that's all I care about. I care about the tops and the bottoms. That's me asserting control over the dice or having a controlled shot means I kept them under behavior, which is I know they stay up or they do the double pitch and I'm happy with that. That's what I'm looking for. Anything else is random. So I'll take the random results because they often work out. But when I can get to like a 40% rate of top or bottom being what I want it to be, everything changes. The whole world opens up to you in terms of what you can bet on and how you'd believe it. So I think that's what I'm looking for. And you're right, Duracell, I do need to manage my expectations of it. But that's what I'm looking for. With that kind of a throw, that specific throw, that's what you got to get to. You got to get to not controlling the numbers that show, but controlling the faces that you are able to assert with. And that's all I'm looking for. So we're gonna do 10,000 rolls that way with that being the goal to see what happens. I know from the seat of the pants, as I roll things out, that's what I see more often than not is my top and bottom faces are behaving most of the time. So let's log it out and see what happens. I could be all wet and completely wrong. And if I'm completely wrong, cool, we learned something, right? This whole point of me doing this is to learn about it and to teach you what's going on and kind of get some kind of an answer out of it. We're gonna have 10,000 rolls to evaluate here pretty soon. So stay with me on that and I'll bring it through. Now, let's see, what's next for us? Next for us is gonna be, excuse me, going back to what we started on yesterday, the 10 versus 10. I got about a half an hour here and I wanna get into, oh, I see a question here from Dice Dr. Dan. Do the results of my dice tracking on my own rig or table only tell you what your DI is? Yes, you're right. Here's the thing though, Dan, and I think this is an important one for everybody to know. And we can go back to the table, I guess, at some point here, but let me go back to the other screen. I think your question's better served here. When I recut the video later on, I'm gonna wanna have the right things on screen. I'll put your question back up again. Every table service is different. They're all different. What I'm working on, and again, the 10,000 rolls that I do are gonna be from the same position at my table, the same set, the same everything. What I am working on, think about it as you're a baseball player or a golfer, right? If you're a golfer, you can swing the club, right? You can put more backspin or no backspin or top spin on balls if you're good. Dice DGen will tell you this, he's a pro golfer. That lets me adjust to the course, right? A dog leg left or right means I'm gonna do a hook or a draw, right? If it's a downhill, I'm gonna probably go with a little bit of forward spin, right? On the table, it's the same thing. Once I know how hard I can spin it, and again, there's different heights, different speeds into the back wall, different landing zones. Once I know and I have control over, like, when I say control, I mean like I can repeatedly get the same speed or change my speed or lower my speed. I can adjust to the tables. It takes a minute to adjust to a table for sure, and you're never gonna match it perfectly. But I do get a sense of when I'm doing this, what I can control and what different heights and what different speeds of spin and different speeds of throw do. as I'm doing it. So that's where the learning is. So I can make adjustments for it. There's no perfection here. Every golf course ain't the same. Every baseball field ain't the same. Every table ain't the same. You're trying to build good habits, repeatable habits, muscle memory, and learn how to control what you can control, and then apply that control to the conditions that you're in. That's what I'm kind of looking for. So there it is. Let's see. Hope that answers your question, and I'll go ahead and move on. And we'll look at, excuse me, this, which is what I tried yesterday, which is the skill 66 versus the inside ladder. And yesterday's rollout was amazing. We had this rollout where I had 1-7 the whole time during the roll. So neither one of these strategies lost. They both made a ton of money. So I want to run it again. And the reason why I'm doing this is not to give you this versus that. I'm not trying to prove that skill 66 is the best way to play or a ladder is the best way to play. I talk a lot about the way that Waylon plays because Waylon plays with money, right? The skill 66 and most of us that are at the $1,000 or below bankroll are playing with some strategy that says, well, I'm going to bring enough money to play this strategy against 10 shooters or 10 come outs, 10 whatever it's going to be. That's how you segment your money. It's a smart way to play. You're waiting for a good long roll. Yesterday, the skill 66 happened to hit that long roll first. We half pressed our way to a nice profit, made money. It was beautiful. I want to see what happens when that thing loses a couple of times and how does it fight back after a loss. The other way of playing, this ladder way, where no matter what happens, you're going to go up by 44, up by 44, up by 44, just build this thing super high using a $5,000 bankroll as your backing play to not care about the rhythm of the table. You're just going to go for 2 hits and down at these higher and higher levels and kind of brute force it to happen. Okay. There are bankroll hammer ways to play. There are regular, normal, quote unquote, craps ways to play that we've kind of been taught over the years. I want to pit them side by side so you can see the rhythm and you can make a decision over which play, A, makes sense to you, B, can they both actually be resilient, and C, kind of what your bankroll will let you do. And I want you to see kind of how the other half lives. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. It's not a this is better than that thing. It's definitely a this and that as kind of a, just to give you some ground, a point of grounding, if that makes sense. So with that said, let's head back over to my table and we're going to set the racks back up again from yesterday. I'm going to re-roll or redo the 66 versus the inside ladder and just see if we can't get some 7s to help us tell the story. And I don't want to go bankrupt, but I do want to fight a little bit. So with that said, let's switch on back there. And I'll get my, oh geez, what'd I do? I think I logged out. Give me a second. There we go. All right, so we're on the roll tracker. Let's get this over here. Give me a second to get my things set up here so I can help you out. Notes. And make sure I don't get the betting levels jacked up either. All right. Here we go. I got the my coffee set up. This rack here that you can see in the back has got 5,000 bucks in it. The other rack, which I'll put, I think we put it yesterday down here by the pass line. That's the skill 66 rack. That one, let me make sure that that's visible on camera before I start rolling this thing out. So it is visible. Good. So the skill 66 rack will be down there by the field. Okay. And again, we're going to go 66 inside 10 times. We have 665 bucks in the rack. The five bucks is so I can drop the dollar in to do my press. The other guy is going to go 44 inside and then 88, right? And then keep building and building and building. We're just going to kind of run this thing through. And again, I don't care who wins. I care to see if either one of them happens to show more resilience in the end. All right. So I will throw at random. I'm not going to set and throw. I don't want to skew the result in any possible way. The only thing I'm going to do is the Waylon way of setting dice, quote unquote, which is this. I'm never going to throw from a 7. I'm going to throw from some easy way. I'm not going to let a horn number be up there. I'm not going to let a 7 be up there, but I will let easy way numbers, no hard ways. I'm just going to grab them and I'm going to pick them up and throw them lightly. That's going to be the whole trick here. I did it yesterday. It worked really good. I think if you don't care about dice control and you want to just be a rhythm roller like Jeremy at Color Up does, he just kind of grabs them and throws them he's not a winger. He throws them really nicely, very softly, which is great. You know, all that Waylon would tell you is, well, why don't you just do a little bit of this here and get an easy number first and throw them lightly from that. That's all we're going to do. All right. So here we go. Let's get a point of stab. Oh, I need to get my roll tracker close to me. Hold on a second. I forgot one thing here. This goes here. All right. Let's get our point established first, and then we'll set the bets up. All right, we'll be at a 8, a 6-2, easy 8 will be our first point. We'll put that right in the middle there. Now again, the skill 66, I'm gonna drop $100 out of here. He's gonna go 66 inside, including. So remember, if you're saying this at the casino, it's 66 including. That's gonna be 15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on the 6 and the 8. We'll offset those backwards for you. He's gonna get back $34 in change. Okay, I don't really need the $5, I guess. I do that as a point of habit there. So there's his. I'm going to put all the change, over here, and I'll color him up as we go. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Fumble fingers. There we go. I'll put his change over here, and we'll kind of work from that side of the rack. Every time he gets $100, we'll kind of keep refreshing over here. He's got 500 left. This player back here, again, drop $100, same thing, but he's going to go 44 inside. He's going to get 56 and change. We'll put that, the oddball change in the front. He's going to go 44, which is $10. He's going to start off basically at the goal of the 66. He's going to take one hit and press up. The next hit, he turns off. So I'm going to need an off and on lammer for him to kind of keep track of his bets as we go. He's going to be on right now. So we're going to go on for one hit for him, and then we're going to press it up and then turn him off. Here we go. Did I mark the 8? I did not mark the 8. 6-2. Let's do it. There's a 5-3-8. Beautiful. So we hit the point right away. There's a 5 and a 3. Nice. Come out of the gate swinging, baby. Love that. So the skill 66, that's going to win $21. $18 rate pays 21. He drops a buck from his rack, and he goes 22 inside pressure is your words to the dealer. And what that means is you're going to end up at 88 across. So 20, 24, 24, and 20. It's 88. So he's pressed up to 88. On the next inside hit here, he's going to come down to 44. It's going to take us a minute to get there. We need to get a new point established. This guy over here is going to take that $12 that he just won, or the $14 that he just won, and he's going to press up where he can. He can't go full across press at this point. Not enough money here to do that, but he can get the 6 and the 8 both pressed up by 1 unit each. It's the best he can do. So he's going to be at 18 now on the 6 and the 8. Of course, he'll be off with the puck. Here we go. That's going to be a 4-2-6, a 4 and a 2. That's our next point, 4-2-6. Now both players looking for this is the money shot for both guys. This is our money shot, 4-2-6. I'll leave the dice right there. Again, it's an easy way number to leave them right there. Nice soft throw and hope we can avoid big red. We get the 8, 6-2-8. Boomity boom. Beautiful, right? That pays $28, $25, $28 in front, and we're going to come down to 44 inside. So take me down to 44 inside, please. And the dealer's going to do this. They're going to leave you with 44, coming back to your rack. And again, I will color up here all the ways that I can to make it easier on us. There's 25 in red. There's 5 in white. I'm going to take those back and bring back $30. Come back to the rack. Is 50, 60, 5, 66. That's exactly what he bought in for. There's his 66 inside that he bought for. And we can actually, if you want to come up in here and take the $34 out of his top rack, 34. There's the $100 that he bought in with. That's the $100 that he started this hand with. And he is now even. This goes right back here on the back side. There's his initial bankroll, essentially. And we're effectively even. Yeah? Looks good. Back in here, because it was an 8, it pays 21. And for him, that's a collect. He's a press all the way across and collect it down. So we'll take that down as a profit right here. On his next come out, whenever the next come out roll happens, he's going to press up to the next highest level. For him, it'll be $88. We'll let the roll happen. There's their first little tiny outcome for us. And now the guy in front, skill 66, half press all day long. 415. It's going to pay $15 for one. It pays 14 bucks, but you drop a buck, you'll get back to 15. Again, we're going to go half the base bet as the press. 15 bucks, and there he is. There's a 6-5 yo, mid-mo yo. 6-5 mid-mo yo. And again, we're going to go ahead and turn it to some easy way number and give it a light toss. We get aces, so that's 2 horns in a row. Aces, 1, 1. Again, if you care about such things, there's your maybe your trigger to jump in the field. Now just turn it over. It's a 5-1 easy 6. That's a fine place to start. Midnight. Oh my gosh, 3 in a row. Yo, aces, midnight. Boy, look at this. Let's do it. There's the yo, there's the midnight, there's the aces, there's the 8, there's the 6, there's the 5. That's what we've rolled so far. We're doing okay. I'm going to track that because why not? Let's turn this over and make it look like a 5-4-9. Another mid-mo yo. We are horn crazy right now. We are horn crazy. My gracious. Come on. Everybody making money. 6-4-10 on the end. The 6-4-10 on the end doesn't matter because nobody's betting on the outsides, but we have, I'm going to turn these over. We're getting closer to the magical ATS number. Okay, here we go. Give me something inside, please. 5-4-9. Thank you very much. 5-4-9 on the inside. That's awesome. Again, we'll drop 1 for 15 on that one. We'll press it up by 1 unit. We'll bring back a teeny bit of profit. We'll mark the 9, and guess what we did? We hit the tall. We hit the tall just like that. So everybody wins $1,000, whatever the hell the tall pays. I don't even know. 5-4-9. I think the tall pays 35 to 1. So if you had $10 on it, it's $350. For $5, it's $175. That's not bad, right? For morning show, Johnny. Here we go. 5-2-7 out. Okay, so now there it is. 5-2-7. Good timing. Get the 7 after we hit the tall. That was fun, actually, hitting the tall. Hit the tall and small is always like a big adrenaline rush, even if you're just running the show. All right, so we lose all of it, right? He didn't make a whole lot, right? He only collected a couple of times there. A couple of half press collects, which is not a big deal. This guy here was safe. He was off the whole time. Didn't matter to him at all, okay? Skill 66 now is going to come back out with new money. 75, yeah, there's 600. You know what? I actually kind of screwed that up. He had 660 to start. There's 50, 60, 566. There's his 66 for the next run. This is what his profit. His profit is actually $20. So I'm going to set him up ahead of time just to kind of save time in the roll. So we're going to get his $66 out here. He'll be off in the come out, of course. He's ready to go. The puck is going to be off. The other guy here, by the way, is going to go to 88 inside. And what he's got here, he's already got. These are at 18 bucks. They just have to go to 24. So he's going to need $6 or 12 bucks for his 6 and 8. And he's going to need 20 bucks for his 5 and 9. So I'm going to drop a quarter, get back a nickel. And they're going to go to 20, 20. And he's at 88. So basically this guy here on every single new point established goes up by $44 new every single time. Skill 66 is restarting the process. He's got $20 in profit at this point. 2 half presses, good but not great. Here we go. We're going to go coming out. It's going to be a 6 on the come out. 4-2-6. 4-2-6. All right. So thus far, we got bid a little bit here. We dodged one here. Now, both players need 2 hits. This is a 2-hit game, right? We're going to go up a level, down a level. We're going to go up and pull. Here we go. 5-4-9. That's beautiful. 5-4-9. Skill 66 again is going to go drop $1 because he's going to get paid 21. Right there's the 20, 21. We use the $1 from his rack. It's going to make it look like 88 inside. He's going to be basically where the other guy is. This guy's already at 88. He's getting paid on his 9. 20 is going to pay 28. 25. 28 bucks. We're going to go ahead and press him as best we can. 1 unit. per bet will take $5-6 back to the rack. All right, that's gonna be his thing. He's gonna basically be right now at 110 inside. These all look like quarters. I'm gonna take them all down and clean it up as a dealer would. All right, he's at 110 inside. And again, one hit and he's gonna collect and be done. He's still on. Skill needs one more hit to go down to 44. And here's where the strategies diverge. We get a 7 here, it's gonna be interesting what happens. If we don't get a 7 here, we get the inside play. You're gonna see how these two things go in opposite directions. And it's pretty cool how that works out. Let's go ahead and get it. Give me something good. There's a 4-2-6. That's fan-freaking-tastic. That's the point being hit. All right, so skill in the front. That gets paid $28, $25, $28. And again, he's gonna go down to 44 inside. Just like last time, I'm gonna color up where I can to make it nice into his rack. There's a quarter. He's gonna get 50, 65. There's his initial $66, right? We can take that actually, and I can put that right back. I love doing this with it. Putting that right back into the rack. There's his next time. He's got his next shot. This is his initial bankroll, 600 and the 66. He's got all his money back plus an extra $6. So he's got $25 in profit, rocking and rolling. This guy back here on the 4-2-6 gets paid $25, $35. That's all coming back to the rack. He's a press across, collect in, he's off. Let it hang out. He's just gonna wait till the next time. The next time through, his bets are gonna go up a little bit. He's gonna go to 132 next time, but for right now, he's gonna be off for just a minute. We'll let this play out. I know this is kind of slow. I'm not getting a lot of rolls in. There's a lot of explanation that goes along with this, but I wanna make sure that we're totally clear about how these guys are working. It's a 4-4, hard 8, the square pair. You wanna like and subscribe to those guys for sure. That's gonna be a $14 pay on the 8. We're gonna press him by 1 unit, half press. Take the 8 only to 18, bring back the rest to his rack. And again, working his profits. We can work them here and here. I just wanna keep the whites and the reds separate just because I'm gonna use the whites a lot. So there's that. Let's go. 6-4, 10 on the end. Nobody cares. 3-3, hard 6, that's your point. That is your point being hit, 3-3, hard 6. And again, it's gonna pay $14 in here. We're gonna press him by 1 unit. So we'll go to 18 on that 6. Take back a little bit of profit. So with the half pressing, what Skill has earned so far is about $35, $45 in the rack in profit. And don't forget, these are profit. Whatever I got, the 44 plus the 12, the $66 out there, that's profit for him. So remember, you got to add this and this. Now, Skill told me over email, once he's into half pressing mode, he's on all the time. He's working the come outs. This guy here, not working the come out. So we're going to work the come out right now. Let's mark that 6 up, by the way, 3-3-6. Why is my puck wrong? I feel like I missed something. I missed the roll in there somewhere. What did I do? Set a point of 6. Did I make the point earlier and the point is 8? Okay, the point's 8 now. Sorry. My bad. Point's 8. We're still playing. He's still going. So again, Waveland's way. Get off the hard ways. Put something else in there. 4-3-7. So bummer. Come out roll or not, it would have been a 7. So he loses what's out here. So again, the half press, he got one little collect on that, which is fine. And the rest of it goes down. And again, the skill 66, like most regression place bet strategies, that's what you're trying to do. You're 100% trying to get even, which we did, and start working it up. If you get a great roll and it works up, that's great. If not, you're bringing back $8 every time. $8, $8, $8, and just here it is again. Here's $6. We'll restart it again, and it's try. This guy here is still in builder mode. He's building up every single time, trying to make this thing work. So puck will be off. Let's get a new point. It's gonna be an 8, the 5, and the 3. All right, skill. Here's 66 bucks. We're gonna go right again, 66 inside. Including the point. 66 inside, including. And there he is. He's all set and ready to go. The guy in the back, remember, he started the last round at 88. He's going to go to 130. He's going to increase by 42 bucks or 44 bucks. He's going to go to 132 across or inside, which means we're going to be at, he has to drop some money in here to make this happen, but we're going to be at the $30 level and 42 or $36 rather on the 6 and the 8. So it's going to be 30, actually in 42. We're going to go to 42 on the insides there. 42 on the 6 and 8. 42, I need to get some whites. 42. Bam. And actually we should be at, not 42, these should be at 36. I want them both to be paying, yeah, 20, my bad, that should be 36. They both pay 42 bucks. So all the insides for him are paying 42 right now. And we're gonna power press that actually. So there's the 8, that's gonna be your point, 5-3. And again, this guy here is going up by 44 bucks every single time, just pressing, not pressing, but increasing his base, trying to get the bigger wins quicker. Not a lot of profit to show for it, but he's working through to get bigger stuff. There's a 5-3-8, we hit the point right away. 5-3-8, that's good for both guys. Skill's gonna drop a buck because we're gonna get paid 21. We're gonna increase the bets by 1 unit each. He's gonna go to $88 total. Okay, in the back, that's gonna pay 42 bucks. And again, I'm gonna do that with reds, because check what's gonna happen. We're gonna get paid 10, 20, 30, 42. I'm gonna drop 2 from my rack, and we're gonna do a $44 press on the inside. We're gonna press everything up by 2 full units, which is gonna sound insane. It's actually kind of cool. We're gonna go to $48 on the 6 and 8. We're going to 40 bucks on the 5 and 9. So now the next hit that he takes on these things is gonna be a nice big collect, and then we start building again. So the puck is gonna be off with that 8 being hit. Let's get a new point. 3-2-5. Give me 1 second. I just want to check something for work. I got a work text coming in. Hold on. All right, nothing critical. Cool. 3-2-5 is our next point. Now, money shot time. Skill needs to get down to 44 and start building. This guy needs to get this profit here. So we're going to be on for a roll for him. The 5 is logged. 3-2-5. Let's get it. 5-1. Ooh, that thing rolled. I'm not sure if you saw that or not, but it's a 5-1-6, and it was really close to being a 7. That was a little too close for comfort there, but it's a 5-1-6, which is beautiful for both guys. So skill in the front, again, 28 bucks, right? Nice and easy. This is getting to be repetitive, right? 60 bucks. He's back to 44, so he's done his regression. And again, we'll take 3, 4, 5. We'll make a nickel out of that. We'll make a quarter out of these nickels. And again, there's 50, 60, 5, 66 bucks. That's the next time he gets to try it. And again, 6 bucks in profit. That's a really cool little system, right? You get 2 hits, 6 bucks in profit. You're ready to play the next one. You're even. His rack is looking great. He's not making much money, but his rack is always stout. And this is that whole, I'm going to give it 10 shots. And one of these 10 shots is going to be the one we had yesterday where I make my 200 bucks. He's fittering it away over and over and over again, trying to make it happen. This guy here is trying to brute force it now. Again, at 48 bucks, right? We're looking at 56 on this payout here. He's going to be off. We're going to bring that back to the rack, leave it in here, and know that our next press for this guy here, he's going to go up by another 44. He should be now on his next one at 176. He should be at 40 on the 5 and 9, 48 on the 6 and 8. He's already there. His last inside press got him to the next level. He's just going to sit here and wait it out. He's off see what happens. This guy over here is going to play it out and hopefully start half pressing and making some money. 325. So here's where the strategies totally diverge, right? Again, pressed all the way up already, but waiting, being tactical about it, but being aggressively tactical. This guy here now is hoping that this is the run, right? Is this going to be a good one? There's 15 for one. Single unit press. They come off. The puck is now off. That was your point, I think, right? Yep, that's the point being hit. So we're good. And by the way, skill is working on the come outs. Once he gets to the 44, he's working the come out. So we set a point of 8 and he's going to get paid as it comes out. 14 bucks. We're going to press it by 1 unit. Make his 8 look like 18. It is the point. He's taking 8 bucks back to the rack. So he worked that one. This guy over here, again, every time a new point gets set, he goes on for his 2 rolls. So now we're on a new point of 8. He's going to take a press hit and then a get out of here hit. That's going to be a 6-2. Okay, sweatshop time. Here we go. Both guys are sweating, right? 5-4-9. Actually, not this. Skill's not sweating. Skill's cool. Skill's doing great. Again, drop a buck. Take 15. Press by 1. Drop in the rack. And look at him moving here, right? Again, we're looking for 200 bucks in profit, so he's not quite there yet. He's got 25, 50. I'll make those look like greens for him. And again, we're looking to see 200 bucks here in the front. He's got 50, 65, and out here he's got about 50 or so. So he's close to 100 bucks, not quite there yet. In the back here, this 9, that's $56. 55, 56. Oh, geez, come on, John. And we're going to do, we're going to press all the weekend. We're going to do a full $44 press. We can get 44 bucks out of that 50. So he's going to bring 11 bucks back and do as aggressive as a press as he can with that, which will be 44 more. So we're going to go 10, 10, 10, and 10. And another 12 on the 6 and the 8. Give me a second here to get those bets set as they should be. That's going to make the 5 and 9 looking like 50 each. The 6 and 8 will go to 60 each with that press. There's all these whites and reds are going to make that look like 60 bucks. $50, $60. All right, he's at his target. One more roll. One more roll. It's a collect, and then he's off. Skill is still building up. He's still building. 549 was that last number. 5 and a 4. Come on. 415. Love it. $21 on the end here. There's 21 because it was at 15. Again, we're going to go by about half of his bet. I'm going to give him a full $10 press here. Let's take this back to the rack. Let's make that look like a quarter. So it's pretty. Okay. Down here, the 5 pays 70 bucks. And that's a collect. Again, the bigger numbers are going to get you bigger collections. 415. And again, if you're looking at the goal is to get to 200 bucks for both guys. So here, if I take 4 greens out of my winnings and make that a black, this person is at their initial bankroll plus what we have here. And what we have here is 50. And there's 100. I'm going to just, again, color him up. So he's got $100 in profit. If I take that and make it a black, he has 100 in the rack. He's got 220 out here. Guess who's at profit right now? Okay. That last one would have turned him off anyway, and he's got 220. He's done at profit. That strategy worked. He built. It's basically YOLOing it all the way through here. And he's got 100, 200, 300 bucks in profit. He's done. Okay. By building incrementally, aggressively building up, he's okay. He avoided the 7 that took money away from the other strategy. He got here quicker. Yesterday, this strategy got here quicker. Today, this one did. We're not getting the 7s that are stress testing this thing, which is unfortunate. Okay. I probably will go back out here and keep trying to be aggressive, although we did make goal. let's do it. Let's play aggressively anyway and have some fun with it. All right. So he's off. Skills on. 415. Let's make him some money. He's a 213. No help. 213. 314. Also no help. 314. We'll leave those dice faced up. 426. He has 12 on it. That's going to pay 14. There's the 14. Again, single unit press. Bringing money back every single time. Always be collecting. 426. 549. Boy, we are rolling good the last couple of days here. 549. Gotta love that. 5 and a 4. 21 bucks. Pressing by 10. Bring back 11. All right, that 9 is also now at a quarter, by the way. So there's 2 of them that are pressed up. Pressed up looking pretty nice right there. 549 is logged in. Come on. Aces. Aces in both places. Does not matter. Again, we're having a nice solid rollout here. 549 again. Woo! 25, 35. We're going to press him by the 10 bucks. We'll rack the quarter. And we're getting damn close to goal here too. Damn close to it. 549. I think, matter of fact, we've got 50, 60, 90 bucks out here on the felt and about $100 here in the rack. I think we're there. I think actually right now, if you pulled out, you'd be there. I'm going to let this play out. Let's see. I think we'll get another green collect. Let's see where we are. We have 100 bucks in the rack, which is good. We could be passive here and pull back. I'm going to take another couple of hits. And then we'll do it. Famous last words, right? A couple more hits, we're out. Here comes Big Red. You know it's coming. 3-3, hard 6. 3-3, hard 6. That's going to pay $21. 21. Let's drop a buck and have it go up by 2 units. Well, up by half. That makes it look like 30. With $10 returned. Okay. Now the rack has got 125 in it. So I'm going to keep on tracking this thing. He's got 1 1/4 on his way to 200. Okay. There's definitely 75 bucks out here to make him look like 200. He is at goal. Again, as a player, you've got to make a determination. Are you playing this thing out or are you taking your goal and getting the hell out of here? You've got to make that call at some point. We could drop down to close to 44, but not quite. I think he's 1 hit away from being able to drop down for a second regression, and that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have him regress after we get back to the goal. We're going to set the goal and then jump out. It's got to avoid Big Red here for like 1 roll. Okay, 538, we did it. 8 pays 21 bucks. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is take him down now to 66 or to 44. That was the point. Let's mark it up, 538. And again, smart play here, right? We're going to go ahead and make this look like 12. The 9 looks like 10. The 5 looks like 10. And the 6 looks like 12. Back to 44. 2 quarters, 3 quarters coming back. That, my friends, is goal. That's 200 bucks. We take that in the rack. There's 200. There's his 66. From before, right? This is exactly his starting bankroll. It looks like a mess because there's all these greens and stuff in here, but if we take this out, there's the 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 600, 65. That's what he started with. 665 is where he started. All this is profit. There's 200 bucks in profit plus this. So we're doing good here, right? This guy's got a nice set of profit, right? We're stoked with that. These go back as well. So both players made it. Both players made it. Now we're at this 44 level. The puck is off. We made our point. Now we're just going to press. This guy here, to me, at profit, once you've got this locked, right? Plus all this mess in here, there's no reason not to go for black. This is now a mission here to get to black. everything's happening, right? Let's get a new point. We'll let him work the point. He's going to be on the come out. Okay. Midnight. 6-6. 4 is a point. Beautiful. Love a point of 4. Now, I did say earlier that the guy in the back, right? He made over goal, right? His goal was 200. He's got 300, right? It's not the worst thing to take your $200 and hold on to it back in here. And let's go with 110 inside. Let's restart the process for him at 110. And let him play an aggressive game here. Let's let him go 110 inside and follow the same pattern, right? Full press out, full press out. He can follow the same rhythm, but he's already locked up. He's locked up. This is funny money, right? Same approach, just playing on pure profit that we don't care about. Hard 6, 3-3, hard 6. So in the front, again, we're going to be aggressive town here, right? We're going to take this to 25 bucks. All right, so the 6 now looks like a quarter with the buck coming back. I'm actually going to take these whites out of here. They're distracting. There's 15 bucks in whites. I need those in my pen anyway. There's 15. All right, in the back, the 6 pays 35, 25, 35. Again, we're going to press 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some whites out of here for him. And let's go to $36 on the 6 and the 8. We'll take back a little bit. Actually, we can take them up a little higher. I'm going to full press them. Let's take those to 42. Yeah, 42 bucks. Beautiful. Full press where we can. On the back, one more hit. He's going to turn off. Here we go. Hard 10, 5-5, hard 10. Nobody's on it. Nobody's on that 10. 639. 639. Okay. Again, front, that pays 15 for 1. Press it by 1. Drop the reds. Back in here, that 9 at 30 is going to pay 42. There's 40. 2. I'm going to drop a nickel actually out of my rack. Get 5 ones. Give him 2 more and say go with the full 44 inside press. We're just going to drop the hammer on these things and get them way up there. Okay, that's going to make these look like what? Looks like $54 for both of them. That's beautiful. 54 bucks for both the 6 and the 8. And he's off. Right, he got his hit. Actually, no, that was his press. He's good. He's going to take a hit and then he's going to be off. So there's the 639. I did mark it in 6-3. 325 right there. 325. It's going to pay 14 bucks in front. Going to press by 1. Take the rest back to the rack. We need the whites for later. Back in here. He's got 40 bucks, right? $63 or 50. I'm sorry, it pays 54. 54. My bad. 54 bucks. That's a collect. Now we're just raking in dough back here on the backside. I'll tell you what, man. There's something to the way that Waylon's having me roll, right? When I saw his video, and I'm like, I love that idea of just, I love to rhythm throw nice and soft, right? I've always done that even before I started practicing dice control. But I like this idea of just the top set being something easy, some easy number. It seems to be working. We've had really good success for a couple days here. All right, let's go. 5 is marked in. 5, 3, 8. Right there. What's our point? What is our point? Our point is 4. Why is my puck in the point's 4? All right. So 5, 3, 8. Again, it's going to pay in the front we're going to get paid 12 bucks. I'm sorry, 14 bucks. I'm getting my whites over here. 14 bucks. We're going to go up by a unit to 18 and rack a little bit. Back in here, 63. That's a collect, and he's off. So job mission achieved in the back. That's beautiful. I'm going to get these whites out here. 5, 10, and there it is. All right, let's keep going. 5, 3, 8. Boy, we're just crushing it here, right? 5, 3, 8. 6, 4, 10 on the end. A 6 and a 4. That's a 10. Nobody cares. 6, 4, 10. Big deal. 6, 3, 9. That's a big deal for skill. 6, 3, 9. Again, it's going to pay 21 bucks. No need to drop a dollar. 21. Press it by $10. Makes it a quarter. And back to the rack he goes. Here. For clarity's sake, let's go ahead and get rid of some of those reds just so you can see how much he's got in here. There's 25, 50, 75 bucks. Which gives him an extra 150. So he's already worked that secondary profit up to 150 plus all these whites. That's a beautiful thing right there. This guy here is still off though. He's being patient. He's waiting for a 7 or a point to come back out. 5, 5, hard 10, hard 10. Waylon's best friend. 5, 5, hard 10. All right, let's go ahead and 4, 2, 6. But I tell you what, this is fantastic. 4, 2, 6. Who wants to be on the table with me right now? Right, 4, 2, 6 pays 35 bucks. We're going to half press it. We're going to go to 35. I'll drop a buck to make it look like 36. Bringing a quarter back home. 6, 5 mid mo yo. 6, 5 mid mo yo. 6, 5. Two, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3. Getting back into horny town here again. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8 the easy way. 8 came easy. 6, 2, 8. So here it's going to pay 21. Let's make that look like, let's make it look like a quarter. So we'll leave 10 bucks out here. We'll go to a quarter with it. You can make it 30 if you want. I mean, 30 is fine. It's not quite a half press by doing that, but that's okay. All right, 6, 2, 8. Make some money. Aces. 1, 1, aces. And then a yo. We're getting horn numbers all over the place right now. 6, 5, yo. Let's go 5, 4, 9 is the set. 5, 3, 8. My goodness gracious. 5, 3, 8. That's going to pay 25, 35 bucks. Skill, I got to do it, man. No, I guess I won't. I won't do that to you. We'll go to 42 with it. We'll go to 42. I want to go higher than that, but we'll go 42 and rack a green. Looking good. Looking good. 5, 3, 8. 6, 2, 8. Whoo! Look at that. 6, 2, 8. Pay 50 for 1. To make it look like 60. Love this. Love this. Here we go. 6, 2, 8 again. Whoo! 6 and a 2. Wow. There is, we'll do 75 for 5 on that one. And I'll take this to 90. We're going to go to 90 bucks on the 8. Hammer time, baby. This is great. We're doing so good today. Again, not what I wanted to show you, of course, right? I wanted to show, hey, these strategies can survive the 7. Well, you got to throw a 7 for them to have a chance to survive, I guess, right? So here's the, what is that? $36 up there. It's going to pay 42 bucks. Let's bring from 35. Let's go to 48. We'll bring $30 back to the rack. 516. Did I put that in there? Oh, I put the wrong number in. That should have been a 6. That should be a 6. 516. Right now, by the way, I'm 55 rolls in. My SRR is 27.5. So that's good shooting right there. That's just flat out quality dice rolling from yours truly right there. 516. Let's go. Mid-mo-yo, 6-5, mid-mo-yo. I think when we look at the stats later on today, you're going to find there was a lot more yos than there should have been. It's one of those days where that thing seems to be coming out a lot, as is the hard 10. 5-5, another hard 10 there on the end. 10 on the end. 3-2-5, 3-2-5. Thank God we're not on a dark side strategy today. Jeez, Lou. 3-2-5. What's on that? 15 bucks. 21. Let's give it 10. Make it look like a quarter. And keep racking the money. I'm going to actually change in these greens here because it's fun. 1, 2, 300 bucks. There's 300 in black. Look at our profit. Our profit's now 500 bucks. Right? I'll even just leave the 20 in there in front. This is fantastic. How much better can your morning get? I love having a point of 4. Hard 4. 4-4 or 2-2 rather. Hard 4. Puck is off. Finally, the puck is off. We're working. We're working to come out. 4-1-5. I guess I'm never getting to work today, it looks like. So 5's going to pay 35, 25, 35. With a $500 profit, I am going for black. I don't care skill. I'm going for black. We're going to go all the way up. I'm just going to start full pressing everything. I'm going to get these to black. If I can get there, we're going to get there. That's what's happening. This guy here finally can go back on. After all that waiting around, his rule is after a new point, go on for a roll, press it up, collect, and be done. He's just kind of irking through this thing. He missed out. Serious FOMO right there, right? The most serious FOMO you can have for this poor guy. He just watched like 11 rolls go by, right? That's the game. That is the game, right? 3-3, hard 6. Doesn't matter. He gets paid anyway. Getting paid anyway. Here we are at 48 bucks on that 6. That's going to get paid. We'll do 55 for a buck for him. All right. I'm going to bring him to 90. We're going to bring back $13. We're still collecting something, but he's at 90 bucks now. They're both collecting black. This one's almost collecting black. Okay. Back in the back here, he's at 54. That's going to pay 50, 63 bucks in the back. Okay. We're going to press it as best we can. I'm going to drop a nickel to get 5 whites. We're going to go 66 pressure. We're going to go and bring them all up by 15 bucks. Okay, give me a second to get the chips right back here. We're going to go ahead and be aggressive boys in the back here. So it's going to be 3 reds and 3 whites. 3 reds and 3 whites and 3 reds. It makes the 5 and 9, by the way. They're going to look like 55 bucks each. I think for math's sake, let's keep them at 50 bucks. That's totally fine. The 6 and the 8 are going to go to, we'll make them even 90. Actually, no, we'll do 50, 60. We'll leave them at 60. I think getting into crazy math doesn't make any sense here. Let's do 5, 10. We can make them both. I guess we can make them 70. We can make them 72. We'll use it all. Make them 72 bucks. That's fine. Take back 10. All right. Okay, he's one more hit and out. This guy here in the front, still playing. He's still playing. 3-3 hard 6s, log that in. Holy crap, what a great roll. What a great roll. Ah, there it goes, 5-2-7. We had to end it sometime, right? It had to end sometime. That was a hell of a run right there. So finally got ourselves beat, but I think being aggressive at the end there on that kind of a run you're literally in who cares territory. When you've locked in 500 bucks like that, you got to play it with reckless abandon. I think that's the point, to get your blacks and get out, right? Ride that hot wave. The guy in the back ended up leaving about 150 bucks out here. Actually left 200 bucks out here, which sucks, but he still has profit locked up. He still has another 125 up here. So he's actually, even though he got whacked right there, he's still at 125, 325 in profit. He still did great, right? Just an ill-timed 7 while his chip was on. When you're playing that kind of dodge the rabbit with the 7 like that, you're going to get beat sometime. He got beat once out of that entire day back here. Just a victim of bad timing. Let's actually log this in. 527. We have an SRR of 20 today. SRR of 20. Holy cannoli. Wow. All right. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let me go back to my screen here. Let's take a look at you all. I'm actually going to switch to this. We're going to switch to the, I want you to see the totals here. Let's go second monitor. So can you all see that? There we go. There's our rolls today. 62 rolls, SRR of 20. And again, crazy town rolling. It is what it is. And as predicted, the 8 and the 6 today were the crushers, right? The 8, we should have seen 8 8s. We rolled 13 of them. We should have seen 8 6s and rolled 11 of them. The 5, we should have saw 6. We rolled 5. Not a huge difference there, or rolled 7. The 11s, we got 5 11s today. We should have only seen 3. That was the 1. And the 2s, the aces, we rolled 3 aces instead of 1. So some weird outliers in there that kind of worked itself out for us today. The inside numbers, you can see we rolled 38 inside numbers, and we expected to see 31. This is why the 66 worked so well today, because our inside hits were so prevalent versus the outside hits. The outsides were way behind, right? Not way behind, but they were behind. So by crushing the inside, the strategy worked out perfectly. And again, 2 days in a row where I couldn't show you the resiliency of the strategy. It sucks. I wanted to see 7s so we could see them battle back. I may have to do it again tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Let's talk through it. See what I'll ask you. Actually, I'm going to ask you all in chat, should I do it again tomorrow? Because tomorrow I was going to do the exact same idea and do it completely. Let me go back over here. Tomorrow's plan was to do the exact same idea of a 10-shooter bankroll versus a laddering bankroll on the dark side. But we haven't seen this thing play out yet. I really haven't seen this thing play out. So Skill, I know. Skill, you're going to yell at me. I have to be content with my wins. We're getting my hand for. I know. You're right. But when I've locked in the 500 like that, that's the time I got to get him to black. I'm gonna dive into that roll as hard as I can. So there's that. Who else wants to say something to me? That's just me being aggressive. I know. Let's see. Any questions that I need to address? No questions I haven't addressed yet. Cool. All right. Well, that's good. It's 9:30. Extra half hour because of all the rolling. Super crazy. But that's it. I'm gonna work on my camera setup for the big table and try and get some rolling in today if I can. If I can't do it, I apologize. I'm trying really hard to get, I'm not going to throw one roll of my 10,000 without it being on camera. So until I can get the camera situation figured out, I'm not going to do it. But anyway, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Dice Dr. Dan, thanks for saying that. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll have a great day. Again, love, support. Thank you all. God bless every one of you. And I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully tonight, but for sure tomorrow morning. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.